A very good evening and a warm welcome to tonight's edition of KTN Sports. My name is Lynn Washira. We kick off the bulletin in matters football, where Harambee Stars registered a 1-1 draw with Uganda Cranes in an international friendly match played at the Kenyatta Stadium in Machakos. China-based striker Michael Olunga put the hosts in front in the 35th minute with a shot from outside the box, but Moses Waiswa restored parity with only 3 minutes remaining. The result means Harambee Stars have extended the unbeaten run to 9 matches. Stars will now face Democratic Republic of Congo at the same venue on Sunday.
Tunakuja kwa sababu pia tulikuwa mbali, so mimi nasema that tuna bridge pia hiyo gap between sisi na wale wako pale juu, and I believe that in near future nasema that sasa tumekaribia, but still we need to kushinda zile game tunacheza.
We have come here with intention to widen the pool of players, to try test and experiment with the absence of various first team players, to not mention their name, source of goals, Mia, to not speak about Baba Kizito and Aucho. We wanted to widen that pool, and we have succeeded in that mission.
And keeping it football, well, the gap between the big boys of African football and the then small teams has been bridged. A lot needs to be done to ensure that a country like Kenya enjoys watching players like Victor Wanyama. These were the words of visiting football legend JJ Okocha, who insists that Harambee Stars has a way of bringing the best out of the Super Eagles.
Football has changed now, the gap, and that's my opinion, has been bridged. Before you find out that if you're playing against maybe Burkina Faso or Rwanda, with all due respect, you know, you expect at least like 6, but it's no longer the same anymore, you know. And I think it's down to the platform that we failed to put in place for the next generation. You know, we don't think about who the next Victor Wanyama will be. We are busy admiring him now, you know, praising him now, but we are not thinking of who the next will be. And that's our problem in Nigeria. We believe in fire brigade solution, you know, and we are still stuck a bit with our old mentality, you know, lack of good preparation.
And to some golf news now, where Simon Ngigi finished off day 1 of the 2017 Kenya Open Golf Challenge, tied 13th at 4 under par at the 71 Palm Muthaiga Golf Club. The 13th finish registered him as the best-placed Kenyan ahead of amateur Alfred Nandwa, who was at position 42 on 2 under par. Riz Charania and David Odhiambo were tied 56th on 1 under par. The day, however, belongs to South Africa's Jaco Ahlas, the former European Tour player, blowing away the field to finish on 7 under par to finish top of the leaderboard ahead of Welshman Rhys Davies, who shot a 6 under par. Defending Kenya Open champion Sebastian Soderberg finished on position 56 after playing a round of 1 under par. In athletics, it's just 3 days to the 42nd edition of the World Cross Country Championships, and Kampala is ready to welcome the world to its backyard. This is the second time the event is coming to Africa after Mombasa hosted it in 2007. A quick look around Kololo Independence Grounds, Sunday's venue, and the course looks pretty amazing. The 2 kilometers loop course is naturally flat with 2 natural hills, although a few barriers have been added to make it more challenging for the 557 runners set to take part in Sunday's event. Under the theme, the Green Games, the course is covered with grass. And Gareth Southgate suffered his first defeat in charge of England as Lucas Podolski scored a spectacular second-half goal to hand Germany a 1-win over the Three Lions in a friendly match at the Signal Iduna Park on Wednesday.
welcome to the Signal Iduna Park in Dortmund for this friendly game between Germany, the world champions, and thank you Dortmund, thank you Cologne, thank you Germany, thank you Lukas Podolski for a glittering career, concentrating on club rather than country now, although he did announce his retirement after the Euro. Kimmich lost out to Bertrand, flags down, danger for Germany now, and Dele Alli by Kyle Walker, but at the moment, oh, an absolute screamer! And who else could it be?
And well, that does it for tonight's edition of KTN Sports. My name is Lynn Washira. Do have a very good night. Enjoy the rest of your viewing. But do stay with KTN News. Linda Gutu will be back to wrap up KTN Prime.
So tonight we told you about that story of a woman who wanted to sell her day-old child for about 80,000 shillings. And we asked you if you think there's any justifiable reason why a married woman would want to sell her baby. So at Anthony Onuti says she's justified in this government's harsh times. Corruption, no jobs, nothing, only deaths. Even that baby has a death tag. John Tech Mpenya says, yes, there are reasons, but victims should understand that a mother's love is very important to a child. Moha Mogeni says, no, that is tantamount to manslaughter. A child is a gift from Allah, but this is absurd and unbelievable. And finally, at Simon Nyamoya says, not good to sell the kids, but if one isn't able to provide the needs, a kid can be taken to a children's home. Just some of your feedback on our story, the top story that we had today of a woman, 29-year-old, who wanted to sell her day-old baby for 80,000 shillings. And that is where we leave it on KTN Prime. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night on behalf of William Silla, and I see you tomorrow on News Center.